Hey, just getting started this morning. It was really cold in the garage, so I turned the heater on and went back in and drank a couple cups of coffee and watched YouTube videos. And that's what you should be doing too. Hopefully you're watching me this morning. We'll get started on this Mustang in just a minute. And that's got it. You can see there's no seal left to destroy there. This is just done. All right, cool. We got it. Now, I'll probably need another jack to set this on, because I'm going to leave the speed sensor connected, because I don't have one of those goofy sockets to fit it. That's what I forgot to get while we were at the auto parts store. But I can just take this. Actually, if I can, oh, look at that. Let's see if I got enough. I don't think that's going to hurt anything. I think I can just, maybe? I don't know if I want to let it hang that far. I think we may just take this and set it over. And we'll grab we'll grab this one. And we'll support it on this. I don't want to tear up that speed sensor. And I did it the lazy way. I left the tie rod in attached, which really isn't hurting anything. See, we can just leave it set just like that. Let it kind of rest on the car a little. That's not going to hurt anything. That's good. I did take the nut off for the tie rod. The tie rod boot is torn a little bit, but it's not leaking yet. It's cracked. But anyway, so there's our old ball joint. You see how loose that is? That was without a seal for a long time. So when you can rotate them like that and do that, it wasn't knocking and it wasn't squeaking, but it was getting close. So if this is going to be 800 miles away from me from now on, I don't think there's a wrench long enough to reach it from here. Yeah, we're just doing the double wrench method to get some leverage. This is a big heavy duty press, and we've already moved it. I popped it loose, but I tell you what, probably could have cleaned some more of the rust off. It's really coming out hard. I mean, really hard. I'm just taking a hit on this while I do it. There we go. Just keep doing that. Oh yeah, that just freed it up. Yep. I swear it almost looks like this car has seen salt before, as rusty as that is.
Well, Ashley did say it was parked on the beach for 6 months.
Oh, there you go. I'll tell you what, that was just really, I mean, friend work's never easy. I tell you what, this one's just really, I mean, holy crap. God damn. Or as I should be saying, Moses. Boy, I'm not saying cuss words. All right. Boy, I tell you what.
Well, this is what happens when you park a quarter of a mile away from salt water.
This is one of the hardest ones I've done. I tell you what, really, really making me work for it. Oh my God. Oh, it would be easier if I put it back on like that. All right. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Oh. Good grief. Man. Okay. There's the new Moog, and you see how it has a much larger ball. And then here's the old worn out unit. God, I hope those are the right part. I'm going to have to mic the diameter of this. It almost looks like it wouldn't go. But just looking at this one, I can actually feel the play in that. You can actually feel it. You can hear it move back and forth. Hear the grease. You can actually see it move back and forth. That's pretty worn out. So that was just a matter of time before that would start squeaking and stuff, because there was no seal was left. That had been like that for probably 2 years. I just pretended I didn't see it for a while. But that's garbage. All right, we're just gonna mic these ball joints real quick. Yeah, like 1.940. As long as that one's within a half a thousandths, we're good. Yeah, 1.940. All right. Looks can be deceiving. That really, it's, you know, that mode part, when you're looking at them, it just looks like that would be a bigger hole to fill. It just looks so much larger. But it's just got more beef around the edge and stuff, and then it's got a much larger socket. So, beefier part. That's cool. Approved. Boy, these really go back in hard too. Holy moly. But if I could have got my air wrench on there, I would have done it, even though they probably don't want you to use an air wrench on these, but my God. Boy, that goes in hard. It's going. Tell you what, it's really making me work for it. Really need the leverage. God, that's going unbelievably hard. Wow. All right, we're almost there. All right, we got her pressed in. You can see the teeth on the new Moog unit sticking up past, and they go even all the way around. I bottomed it out. It's hard to see from the bottom. I'll try to illuminate it, but you can see where it bottoms out right there on the control arm all the way around. It took us a couple shots. It kept trying to go in cocked on us for whatever reason. I really think the better way to do these is to take the control arm out and just use the shot press, which we have. God, it almost would have taken the same amount of time. It just kept going off center. I don't know why, but we got it in. We didn't break anything, so we're good. We just have to put on our boot, and then we also got a grease fitting, which on the bench before I went ahead and cut the threads in and took it back out so I wouldn't break it. So we can just take this and thread it back in. See, I already cut the threads. Just put that in, then I'll snug it up. I think it's a 5/16 wrench, and then we're good to go. We can put her back together. Hallelujah. Yep, there we go. And there's your chicken dinner. We just want to snug it because I already cut the threads. I don't want to wring it off after all this, right? Just snug. There we go. We're good. Okay. We're just going to pressurize this new bearing joint. If there's enough grease in this gun, hopefully there is. You can see the grease. There we go. See that? I think they call that a metal gusher bearing. And what that is got little serrations cut in the ball so that when you pressurize this, you can move the grease around. And as soon as I do that, it does feel a little smoother. You see how all that came through? I'm not going to put a lot of grease here because I want to be able to put this boot on and not have it get pressurized while I'm trying to press it on, because this boot's going to seal on this shaft here. And I'm doing it now so I don't forget. Ask me how I know. Nothing like putting one of these joints together and then having to hammer it apart because you forgot to put the boot on. There we go. So that's on there nice. There we go. There. So it's got the grease fitting. We got the new boot. And there we go. 150,000 mile tune-up, part of, right? So we're just doing everything below the water line right now. We've done the transmission fluid. We've done mufflers, right? And what else? Let's see, we did mufflers. Of course, when we first got the car, we did a fuel pump. I think the fuel pump's only got like 20,000 miles on it. So if we can get the ball joints done today, then we can go topside, and then we'll worry about the water pump, serpentine belt, idlers, rocker cover gaskets, and grommets, all that good stuff. So we're just about there. I feel good about that. This one really made me work for it. I haven't done one of these ball joint jobs in a long time, and I got to say I'm not looking forward to doing the other side. That was really miserable. All right.
Moses.
Moses is right. So this needs to be refilled again, unfortunately. Oh, you still filming? Down like that. Doesn't have to be real fancy. And tuck them out of the way so you can't cut yourself on them later. go. There you go. That ain't coming out. Good deal. Let's see if I can tear the new boot too. Permanently lubed. Do not adjust. Do not remove. So I thought these were just conventional wheel bearings. They're not. They're sealed bearings, just like a front wheel drive car. So they're not making any noise. So we're just going to leave them alone. All right, so we'll take this. We'll set this back over here. It's going to go right on that little bit of stud, like that. Oh, here we go. Get the splash shield to clear it. Okay. See, that's going down just like that. Mashing the boot. Put this on. Now, if I remember, it's about like 130 foot-pounds to get this thing to go on. It goes on pretty good. See if it'll do that without the stud spinning. Stud spinning. Can't tell. No, it feels like it's fighting. No, is it spinning on me? I may have to use an impact wrench to get it going. It's going to keep spinning on me. Yeah, try not to take any more paint off the car. There we go. All right, that's going down good. Okay. I don't think I can torque this down with the strutting in the way. So I'm going to have to do it with this on just like this. And what does this go up to? It goes up to 150. We'll set it to 130. I think that's what it's supposed to go to. That's a pretty hardy. That looks like 130 to me. Not sure. We'll call that 130. Okay. That's set pretty tight. All right, it's taking a bite. There we go. See that? Let me just bring it down to 130. Come on. Good grief.
Are we sure it's supposed to be set to that?
Yeah. We're pretty close right there. I'm tempted to leave it. If I bring it over, probably just as it clicks, it'll put that just past where that cotter key's going. Of course, I could go just a tad more. Let's see. Oh, boy. That's pretty tight. I think it did click. If it didn't, it's pretty close. Yeah. I think it clicked. Okay. We'll call that good. We'll put a cotter key in. Yep, that's good and tight. Think the cotter key's big enough? All right, put that in. Just like that. There we go. Just gotta bend it. We're good. Okay, she's all back together. We'll probably spare you showing the other side, although we might show the ball joint coming out. That was pretty, there was a lot of drama on that one. I wish we would have captured that one. That was fun. But I think the next video we're going to do, we're just going to, next episode, we'll show you going top side. We'll do the water pump and all that good stuff we talked about.